So, Pod, as she is continuing to poke this lever, it suddenly trips, and you would watch as the blades that had just receded, one of them comes lurching at you as you had just been waiting for her to inspect the chest and everything. So go ahead and give me a dex saving throw as this thing is careening towards you, and hopefully you'll be able to dodge it. You had just been waiting for her to inspect the chest and everything. So go ahead and give me a dex saving throw as this thing is careening towards you, and hopefully you'll be able to dodge it.
D20, right?
Yeah, D20 plus your dex.
So 19,
21.
Plus your saving throw.
21?
Yeah.
So you all would watch as Pod suddenly goes completely vertical.
Matrix
out.
He's the
chosen one.
But the thing is that you can tell that his body was not meant to do that, as you hear sickening crunches of his bones. Clack! And then
like
the
you need to see
blade,
a pyropod. That didn't sound very pleasant.
and the blade slowly just retracts as Pod's just watching it shoot back.
Well done, though. That was really impressive. Like,
Go over.
That was
and
pretty cool.
Grab Pod by the center and hoist him back up.
And you'd hear once again that.
I'm gonna make sure I put my foot down on his feet to get the traction right. So
Yeah,
the
there's just
lever.
some noises.
I'm just
walking funny
imagining.
for
I mean,
a while.
I've heard much worse noises.
I'm just
but
imagining the
still.
cartoon kind of like Jack sound, like.
I'm the only one bigger than you, so
I'm gonna be.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm split here by a.
Be walking
large-
funny for a little bit. You know, it's okay. Thank you, though.
Did the chest open while this happened, or did I
No, you
learn
just
anything
reset
about...
the trap.
Oh. Well,
That's what
did
you
I
do.
learn anything about the chest?
So, the chest, there is a lock on it. So, if someone has a lock-picking kit, or they can try a sleight of hand on disadvantage to try to open up the chest.
I mean,
Would investigation skill do anything towards helping open the chest?
Is it a combination lock? I guess the
I mean,
combination.
yeah, padlock.
It's not a yeah, it's a padlock. And,
I mean,
no investigation check wouldn't.
I look at this lock and I'm just like...
Could we break it?
I mean, you could roll an investigation to see if you do spot some kind of flaw or some kind of weakness in it.
Okay.
So go ahead
Could
and
do that.
yeah.
I'm gonna
So then-
I'm gonna bless his thought.
Well, and I'm using
Okay.
Conspiracy Weave, which also doubles my I gain expertise instead, doubling my proficiency bonus with this investigation roll.
So just want to check on that conspiracy weave. Does it have a limitation on times per day?
It does not say. It does not say that there's a limitation to this one.
Okay, so this is just a class feature. Okay, fair enough. So go ahead and do your roll.
And add a D4.
So 13, D4
Yeah, triangle.
By the way, as she cast Bless, you would hear a deep rumbling tone of this just horrifying sounding language, and you would feel the like icy cold hand of death that you're very intimately familiar with, but oddly it seems to give you a back rub.
Yeah. gently like starts to caress your spine and work its fingers in and around and through it in a very nice, kind of relaxing way before the screeching and the disappearance and the faint smell of sulfur is all that's left around you. But you feel a lot better at whatever you're doing.
I hope it calls.
Did it after the first time?
What was that roll? Did you roll your d4?
Yeah, 2?
Yeah.
2
it's
plus-
what's on top.
Then what do you get?
13
So plus 6.
plus 6, so 19,
21.
So, as you are inspecting this chest, you of course notice that it is very aged, it's very old, and with that being said, on one of the hinges, normally these kinds of chests have 2 pins on either side that are a solid piece. That way no one can just pull one out. However, it would seem that one side in particular is missing like one of the end pieces. So in theory, you could pry off one of the hinge pins. Then it would just be a matter of someone trying to brute force open the chest. So that is the thing that you can convey to the group if you so choose.
Alright, so it looks like this lock right here has these 2 pieces. We might be able to pull one of these out, weaken this lock. And then maybe
I'm just
somebody
gonna look
can
at like
this bad boy.
so we're just trying to break it, right?
I mean, are we worried about anyone
I'm
coming
gonna
after us if we
just grab
don't?
my staff, just sigh, point it at the lock,
I have a crowbar.
turn my hands and create a little sigil with my hand and cast firebolt on the
Brynn's
lock.
pretty strong. Babe.
I'm sorry, wait, what?
I was sitting there trying to hold up the crowbar that I had like with me in my bag as the fire goes off. And
Just right on the lock. And then cast,
all right, back
cast
into the backpack.
firebolt on the lock specifically.
Okay. You would watch it.
I
Definitely some
have a
scorch
plan.
marks.
I just want to heat up the lock. So
I see what you're trying.
yeah,
to
you.
do.
I think you get where I'm going.
I do. And this is going to be another luck roll of you trying to discern if this is actually going to work, because this is some old material, and this is also potentially gold.
I mean,
Not that
gold
hard.
is very conductive to heat.
It is, but like this is just a firebolt. That like that's a low level spell.
It's a cantrip. It's just 1d10 fire damage.
Give me a luck roll.
7, so minorly unlucky.
So you would see that it does become, molting hot, red hot for about a moment.
Okay, and then in that moment, I would like to then chill touch it to make it very.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna need a sleight of hand as you try to do this fast enough for the to catch it while it's red hot.
A sleight of hand. I don't think an 8's gonna be enough.
No, and okay, yeah, like I was going to be a jerk and be like, oh, and then you burn your hand. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, I'm just trying to.
It just didn't chill at the right
Yeah,
time.
no.
It's more of a necrotic. I'm trying to weaken the lock and then deal damage to the inside, so it's easier for. And I'm going to turn. Okay, give it a shot with the crowbar. It's as weak as I can get it.
BAM! Full force, just whack it. I'm not even gonna try to do the pry, like where the heating and the cooling had already happened. I figure it's loosened. So I'm gonna go full force strength into that.
Okay.
Just
Violence is the
So
answer.
give me an athletics check.
athletics. 16.
16. Okay. I'm gonna do my own little roll.
You cast blast. Did
Okay.
you cast on yourself?
So,
I could,
as
but I
you
didn't.
would see, so did you say it was necrotic damage? Then?
So it was 1d10 fire and then 1d8 necrotic afterwards.
The ice,
Oh,
the
the-
chill
yeah,
blast
yeah,
does
yeah.
It's
necrotic.
not
right.
hot and cold.
I get what
It's-
you mean.
It's
Fair enough.
hot and.
So
it
you
rusts. It got heated up and then oxidized a bit, so some of it got eaten away.
Fair enough. So you would see a minor spark as you go ahead and strike the metal, and you would hear the tumblers click and then fall down uselessly. So it is open now.
There we go. Problem solved.
Put the crowbar back in my backpack and go, okay.
Yeah, why make it difficult? Magic solves most things.
And here's your box open. I'm going to go back to watching our backs.
All right. So
Brynn does not at all care about what's in the box.
It's a fairly big box.
It is. It
I'm
is.
just gonna poke
It is
you.
that size because you guys headed to the larder. So
I'm gonna go. Could
My
you
guy just-
open the box? I'm not. I kind of just like you're just looking down at this gnome that's significantly shorter as she waves her little arms. Could you please?
uppies.
No. Just please open it.
I was
It
gonna say,
swings on a hinge. How heavy is the lid?
Yeah, I was gonna say Pod just goes to lift
Wave
it.
it. Okay.
That's a
Pod
good
just-
question. I was
It is gold, so yeah, I will come back over and help lift if I need to, but I'm not that interested in the box.
So you would flip open the lid just unceremoniously, whap, and you would see inside there is a single satchel with ancient coins that appear to be made of gold material. And you would find 50 gold pieces in there. You would also find a single... And we're back. So, the party just found themselves a bag of holding and a sack of 50 gold pieces. Make sure someone's keeping track of this inventory.
I will.
And
I can do it.
an iron helmet.
I want to feel useful to the group.
Jericho was the one that kept inventory
Yeah,
on the
that's
ship,
fair.
right?
And
That's
you're
what you
just-
said
Exactly.
earlier.
I
And you're
kept
the
notes
one-
and I did the inventory.
And you're the one carrying the bag of
think
the
I-
people's loot. So
I
yeah,
will carry
people's
the
loot.
bag and have a running total.
You are able to determine that there is a whole bunch of dirt on the side. It is not sloping inwards, but you have less than 5 feet of clearance along those edges that are not encumbered by the saw blades. So with your excellent roll, you are able to determine that it would probably just take some very careful, like edging against the walls and making sure that you don't accidentally slip and fall into the pit. So, and in metagaming terms, acrobatics check. That's what it's going to be for folks. Now, at that point, yeah, y'all can make a plan of how you're going to get around this.
And I mean,
Nix, you're the smallest among us. I feel like this
I
might
could
be
carry the little one.
you know what? I think I'm more comfortable just going on my own. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate that.
If you don't want to be carried, I could throw you.
I think I'll just. Nix is just gonna walk over and just hey, before I go, could you just maybe offer some guidance on how to do this better? A little stressed
Want me to
about
throw
this
you
because
down?
Next, I will. I'll take this one better.
All right.
And
Just
Jericho's gonna wild shape into a giant spider.
oh god. Just
All right, so you all would see Jericho's eyes roll back into his head, and then you would see him glow with the radiance of the moon. And then suddenly you would hear all this sickening sloshing and crunching sounds as several limbs would burst forth from him, and his clothes would mold around it to eventually form, yes, a giant spider. So what are you going to do, Spidey?
just please don't do
Can
that.
we go back a little and be like, give me the rope after this gross scene?
Just go hand it. Like,
Okay.
Ooh,
I think it wants the rope.
I'll
So, go
Can it
ahead
make
and
its own?
give me a charisma check. Just a general charisma check to see if you can convey to them, since none of
With
them
the
speak
spider stats.
yeah, just roll your d20 and add your charisma.
Yep.
-3.
Oh, yeah!
That would be a 6.
That's the thing is, he is just chittering and not able to convey. Give me a rope, so I'm going to go ahead and give anyone
That
since we're on the
spider has
metagame,
to poop.
intelligence check.
I mean, I'll take an intelligence
I got
check.
Intelligence check.
That spider has to poop.
I got a 27.
Okay.
Or is this a save
Okay.
or a check? Oh no, it's check.
This is just, yeah,
25.
check.
Because I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, you are
I speak spider for like
somehow.
60
I think you
seconds.
just lay out everything in your backpack and then
Yeah.
the spider points at the rope.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
there you
have a
go.
rope.
We can get creative with that. Oh, well,
I do.
all right.
I start laying out
You're
everything.
silk scarred.
Yeah, starting with crowbar. No. Holy oil.
Wait, he means
Reliquary.
the rope. That's what he wants.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me how I know.
20-foot twine.
Okay.
The other
Nope.
rope.
Oh, 50
He
foot
holds
high
up
rope.
5 of his legs to be like.
So 5 of your legs, you're spiders. What, like 3?
He's not-
That's really good balance.
Very good. Tilted.
All right.
Okay.
So you're taking
rope
the
is
rope.
given,
And then
yes.
what are you
All right.
doing?
I will spider climb along the wall without the blade on it.
Okay.
Should have taken the crowbar to punch it into the
You mean
wall.
or just a python?
I don't have a pipe.
I
I
mean,
have a crowbar.
so homie's already gone. We've already established that. So any of this stuff is irrelevant.
They don't give pythons in the priest gear for some reason.
So pythons aside, you're going
It's a
to go
python, it's
ahead
not a
and
python.
make your way around each of these. Well, so the thing is that one side has a blade and the other one doesn't. So you're not going to be able to like really have this rope go straight down. If you're gonna try to do this, you're gonna have to like diagonal. category that.
Or is there
You
any
could
way to
get up-
tie it off in the
You
middle?
can get up on the chandelier.
Okay, so
You're a spooter. You
Yeah.
can chandelier.
And then tie it to the chandelier.
And we could all swing like we're, 1940s swashbucklers.
It sounds awful.
It sounds like a great idea.
Or we could just walk on the side of the wall and he could hold the rope to help us.
Or we could swing on a chandelier. That sounds great.
well, so this is up to the spider. The spider has
Do I
the rope.
see anything that I could like anchor the rope against in this middle part?
Give me an investigation check.
What if the
Alright.
spider? What if Jericho hung out on the ceiling opposite of the chandelier? We tie it on the chandelier while he holds the other end in spider form, 8 legs, instead of one of us trying to do it with 2 arms. We shimmy across like that, and then he can just.
I mean, we can't plan. He's already over there doing his thing.
He's spidering.
Yeah,
spider.
9.
I'm so sorry.
9. So we're gonna go ahead and do another luck check to see, like on this one, because I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna play out.
6.
So that's good. Minor good luck.
I don't. No, I think the luck checks are straight up. The
Well, no,
odd and
it's-
even.
All right, so
Yeah,
so low evens are okay, like they're not bad.
Middling.
But so what's gonna happen is with that 6 like little luck check, is you're going to go ahead and try to tie it to a piece of the chain chandelier that is anchored directly into the ceiling, and as you go ahead and toss the other side of the rope to the other side, as I thought you were going to do, right? Wasn't
I
that?
think I
I'm
took
still
one
holding
end
it,
and
yeah.
left the other
We're
end
still
for them
holding
to
the other
hold.
end.
So, okay then, for the sake of the luck check, you're going to give a experimental pull, and thankfully you do, as you watch as the anchor comes unloose, the chandelier slams against the side of the wall, and yeah, that's the minor good luck, is that you at least noticed before you guys started trying to climb across.
I'm just gonna climb across the wall. It seems like this is a bad idea.
And try to tug it from there. Can I pull the chandelier into the hole and then use that to fill the hole to cross over?
Or we could just cross over and move on with this bit. So I'm gonna cross over.
All right.
I'm gonna do that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna go along the wall, and I'm gonna get a total of 20 on my acrobatics.
Okay, so yeah,
That's right.
you are hugging the wall, and
I assume that's what applies.
sorry.
You said acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Then yes, I got a 20, and just shimmying with my staff and my book, just like.
So as you get to the middle,
I give you a high five.
it's going to be
and swear.
another.
I'm just. I almost fall back into the pit, just like.
Like
oh
that
God,
creepy,
just-
like that.
Please stop. Please
He's so
don't do
creepy. I
this.
love him.
Of course, the undead guy likes the spider. Oops, that was lifeist. Anyways,
Truth always comes out.
you're going to get to the middle, and like before you can advance, that'll be another acrobatics check. So before that happens, I mean, are you going to be like not even caring if they're getting across, or are you going to keep on going? Or
I mean, there's not much I can do to help them, so I figure it's best if I get to the other side, and then we can
okay, so
we can figure it out.
go ahead and give me another acrobatics check then.
How does a 9 sound on that one?
throw you.
That sound like the DC was 5? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
It's sounding like a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Somebody's going in a pit.
Then I'll take a dexterity saving throw and get a 17 total.
So here's the thing: is that you do fall in the pit, but thankfully you catch one of the spikes, but you're hanging there. So yeah, you all would see her scuttling inside the wall, and then her foot slip, and then she goes to slide into the pit. No, and catches on to the spike.
Hey, Spider, can you...
Yeah, the spider sees us, so Jericho and Spider form a spider climb along the wall and
Assist?
maybe
2 fingers?
put some webbing to like help her brace against, or like stick her against the wall.
I mean, I feel like I'm near the top of the hole. You could probably help me just get up.
Okay. Can I give like aid for athletics check?
Or acro-
So
Or athletics
we'll
to
go
pull her
ahead
out?
and aid. Yeah,
Alex, so you-
athletics. So
Oh, good, because I have -1 strength.
Okay.
I have a in-game question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right at the top of the hole, right?
I mean, you're like, so you see the spikes that are
Yeah.
jutting out. You are holding on to one of the spikes, kind of like clinged onto it.
Can I see the other side?
The other side, like what, the hallway?
Yeah, so if you look at the map, can I see, like, roughly where the chandelier is? Can I see that area from where I am currently?
Like what? Towards them?
Yeah, no, towards the middle where he... Or actually... yeah, where he is. In the chandelier area. Can I see
I mean-
that from within the hole?
Yeah, like.
Okay, then
you can see
I'm
just barely.
just gonna say nope and use a spell slot to disappear from where I am and appear over there as I misty step out of the hole into the middle. Just nope, no.
So as like
No.
we're gonna go ahead and for like dramatic effect, slowly reaching
Yeah,
you down,
my spider arm into
like
the
the
hole.
mandibles just opening and closing.
Smiling, but it looks terrifying.
and just
And like a
disappear from the
thousand
hole
eyes.
and appear in the middle. Just
Yeah, you just see a
Nope.
gout of smoke, and then appear on the other side.
it smells vaguely minty.
Well, and then I come to like the edge right there before I start walking over, and I just look at Jericho, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, you think you just like webbed the hole?"
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just like 5 foot square, maybe.
I will allow
If we get
for
on
that
time,
innovation a Arcana check to see if you are skilled enough as a spider to be able to kind of like make like a little web that
With the
could break
spider's
that.
arcana, with the spider's intelligence.
Well, I feel
No,
like, no, when
here's-
you transform, you bring your own mental, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Except
Yeah,
I thought like
perceptions
vision
are
and
the only-
stuff were like.
So you have the...
Well, you still have your brains, and that's not spidery.
Okay. 10.
10. So, as Pod
Do you have a bonus
mentions
to
that to
your-
you,
Intelligence now.
you go ahead and
Check arcana.
curl your ass up, and go try to shoot from your spinneret or whatever, and you would see the web just go just down the hole to nothing. So it does not work.
It's okay,
Get
every
a spider
arachnid
shoulder
has that
shrug.
problem sometimes.
Thanks for trying, Jericho.
It's not that far. You can do it. Just come on over. It'll be fine.
Ten.
Oh,
Woo! I'm at the bottom of the pit.
you are going to take 4d6 of damage.
Yep.
as you fall 40 feet down into the pit.
Oh no, he's trying to reach out at me. Ew, slimy. I just let go. Ew. I'm sorry, you're still dead.
And that's the best part. Is she's just that she realizes that she wants to be saved after she gets grossed out.
Ew. Oh wait.
A natural 1 for a 3.
Oh no! As I'm like, I have the Wile E. Coyote moment of like pulling myself up, and the whole rope falls past me, and I realize, and I fall down on my ass.
I'm there to take the rope. Why don't you take the rope with you?
No, I got him on the head.
Look, I got something. Okay, so at the first part of this area with the first
I'm so
thing.
sorry. So we get to this archway.
Yeah, so you do. And you would see
Fire.
inside there would be several stone tiles that appear to have letters in common. And they are all over the place and different.
We can't quite see the.
Yeah. Well, so first, do you all go inside?
Okay. I mean, yes.
Yep. So as you step inside, you step on a panel, and what do you know? A giant iron gate appears behind you, locking you inside this room.
And this room might as well be a pit.
Yeah, you would see a slate written in common that reads, "Your way to freedom still has you cornered. To unblock your path, you need only ask. But beware that you don't spell out your doom, for peril awaits those who do not choose their words carefully." The entire site would be illuminated as you would see this immense streak of lightning cascade across this bridge that you're about to see. Yes, Windleby, if you sacrifice yourself, then I will allow Paisley to go free.